Bye, Tails. Alright, time to tackle Hidden Palace. Now, does this area look familiar to you? It better have after all those sorting special stages. That's right, this is where we went when we teleported using that ring. Now, you might be wondering,
what's the big deal, huh? What's the matter? What does it matter?
Yes, it does matter, because what you will find out soon is the next boss fight is our favorite idiot, Knuckles. Basically jump into him, stand by here, and he'll go into a loop. Be sure to insta-shield to hurt him, and yeah, this boss fight's a pushover. Well, that was a big lead up for nothing, wasn't it? Oh yeah, notice that mural in the background. That's foreshadowing. Oh god, I feel. Haha, Tails! You're not so useless after all. But yeah, that mural is foreshadowing something. Gee, I wonder if you can figure out what it is. But for now, let's go. Oh shit. You can hit Eggman here, but don't bother because it really is pointless. Just watch Knuckles do his thing. Or not, you know, you could watch him die, but yes. So Eggman tricked him, and then now Knuckles knows the truth, so what does he do? He punches a wall. Wait for it. Rah! There we go. Okay. Bye, Tails again. Alright, time to take this teleport and tackle quite possibly one of the greatest levels of all time. It's more of a giant cutscene than a level, but it's amazing. Welcome, folks, to Sky Sanctuary, folks. Sky Sanctuary Zone. No! He's getting away! Knuckles, hurry the hell up, will you? Stop laying there and hurry up! Wow! And he's off. Okay, if you stand in a certain position by you, he does a little animation. I don't know how to... I don't know, it's very precise where you need to stand. It's quite annoying, but he does a little animation saying, "Ugh, go on without me. These injuries are too bad, I can't go on." And you'll be all like, "Oh, okay, cool. Bye." And you'll leave him to die. True story. Oh well, time to do this. Tails, you ruined my flow. Egg Robos. Those are the only major badniks in this stage, apart from one other. Which, I'm surprised he hasn't made a return after this game, to be honest. I mean, a certain rendition of him returns multiple times, but not this specific model. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, here he is now. I didn't want to transform! But yeah, it's Mecha Sonic. And he's brought back the old ball and chain. Why he thought that was a good idea? Hell if I know. But I'm getting sick of using Hypersonic. I don't want to use Hypersonic. Why are you forcing me to? The bosses are easy. Not my fault my entire tactic revolves around touching the jump button multiple times. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. At least Sonic 4 Episode 2 allows you to turn it off. Granted, it activates another move, but it's still better than nothing. Oh yeah, remember this guy from Metropolis? Yeah, he's a pushover now. See? He's a pushover with the insta-shield as well, so you can actually hit him about the same way. Hypersonic really doesn't make much of a difference other than he's fast. Wait, speaking of Hypersonic, I haven't even mentioned his moveset yet. If you double jump, you can do a double jump. There we go. Gee. Wasn't that enlightening? Alright. Bye, Tails. And Tails is going to come back any second now. But it doesn't matter because we are going to complete the stage. We are going to win this, folks. Catch up to the Death Egg, take out Eggman, and save the world. Let's go. Suddenly, boss fight! Alright, this boss is fairly easy. Just hit him. He does follow a set... What the fuck? What? As I was saying... He follows a set pattern, so don't worry about him. You can't... He doesn't really do too much to hurt you. Although I did not know he could his spikes could hurt you. That's a new thing I learned today, folks. I did not know that. It's a bit harder with Tails, actually, for once again. Gee, surprise, surprise. Tails impedes my progress. That one was my fault. But yeah, just rinse and repeat, and he goes down. Notice how he doesn't explode. Do we see him again? No, Sonic doesn't see him ever again. Sonic, for all Sonic knows, he's gone. But someone else sees him again. Hint is Knuckles. Alright, up to the Death Egg we go. It used to be blown away by the way this looked. I don't know why.
Epic.
The Death Egg Zone, Act 1. So yeah, we're now on the final stretch of the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final official zone now. Granted, we got the Doomsday Zone afterwards, and don't spin dash there, you'll never grab it. Actually, don't hold any buttons there. As soon as you hit that booster, let go of the D-pad, because always that will be a bit tricky to navigate. But yeah, this zone is a very nice zone. It's got a static image actually for a background with some minor animation going on. I actually quite like that because it makes you feel like this place is gigantic. And that it is. This is quite possibly one of the biggest levels in the game. It's no Sandopolis though. God, no. God. I would not like this level if it was anywhere near Sandopolis. Tedium. But, cool, extra life again! As pointless as that is. But like I said, this is practically it now. We're practically at the end. I just need to go the right way. And the stage it's actually not that tough either, it's just... He says as he goes down the... Oh god, it's gonna be one of these sessions again. Oh well. Again, not that tough. Simple stage to get through. You have no worries at all. I don't think. Come on. There we go. I hate those things. Oh yeah, and this lightning shield. It is so useful in this level. Do not lose it. There's a lot of thunder thingies, thunder hazards, electricity things even. They hurt. This thing lets you bypass them, which also means you can speed up the level a lot because there's a couple of platforming challenges that involve those things. So if you don't get hit and you, like I just did, you can pretty much avoid certain sections of the level completely. Which, to be honest, is something you want to do. Like this section completely, even though I just ruined that by transforming, didn't I? Bonus stage! These things are so damn useful, I love them. Granted, I wouldn't need them if I had a button to do it, but, you know. Gee. Another. Get up the. Okay. Fine. I'll take your sodding bubble shield, as useful as it is. Alright, this section's quite annoying. You have to hit all these buttons. Well, buttons, those things I'm hitting. Hit them until they're red. And then... I think Tails actually helped me there. Yes, Tails! You're useful for a change. Thank you. And... yeah, it's really not too big an issue. See, hit all three of them, you go through to the next area. It actually took me a long time to figure out when I was younger as well. Like 10 minutes, well not 10 minutes, like 3 minutes. On these sections, automated sections of automation, it's usually best to avoid them by like going through them just because they look fancy, and I like to spin people on YouTube out. So you guys will be going, whoa, whoa, whoa! And I'll be there on my YouTube channel just sitting there going, hoi, hoi, hoi. But my evil genius aside, let's go. And here is the boss of this level. I am actually going to transform and take this guy out because he is evil. First phase is extremely difficult to not get hit in. It's possible, but it's extremely difficult, so just be careful. You know, second phase, you can do this easily without hypersonic. It takes time though, so basically when you're not hypersonic, you need to wait by here. Actually, not wait by here, wait to the other side, spin dash and jump into him, then wait, and rinse and repeat. I'm not doing that. No, it takes way too long, and hit him for God's sake. This is definitely the quickest route you can do it. There we go. And that's Act 2 accomplished. Act 1 accomplished even. Act 2. Act 2 is the one with the rubbish, stupid boss fight segment. And what's that? Is that the Earth? Yes, folks, that is the Earth. That is our homeland. Hey! I think I can see Swansea from here. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Dig-a-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo. Oh god, gravity physics. Ugh, I didn't like using Mario Galaxy. I didn't like these back in the day when I played this. I don't like them now. Because I didn't mind them that much in Galaxy. It's just Mario Galaxy I don't think is as good a game as it gets told to be. Actually, I think that about nearly every game in the Mario franchise, except for Mario World. Mario World is quite possibly one of the greatest games of all time. And Mario 64 I quite enjoy as well. And Sunshine. But the rest I'm not too fond of. Welcome to Sonic, where you talk about Mario? Didn't they hate each other back in the 90s? Yes, back in the 90s, but now they're friends. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh god. Oh yeah, little gimmick about this conveyor belt. Whenever you jump on it, they change position. It changes what's the term? It changes traction? Yeah, let's go with that. So it changes the direction that it moves in. Unfortunately, this also counts for Tails as well, which means you can get quite annoyed thanks to the fox. Wait, I'm jumping up. I'm jumping down. Look how innovative this is. Controls are still exactly the same though. Down is still duck, up is still look up. So don't worry about the controls at all. They won't change. Wee. Wow, 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 wow. Very climactic though. You son of a bitch! Damn, I wanted to keep my rings for the boss, because the boss fight is extremely tedious. Understatement of the century, trust me, nobody I know likes this boss. Flippy, 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 gravity physics! Okay, where's... Oh, more of them! Okay, great. Is that it? Okay, I think the boss is coming up. Not here. Oh my god, another one! Sega, I'm dizzy as it is. Please stop with the spinny things. Haha! So, do you guys like commentary? I do too. Alright. This is it, folks. The final stretch. We are on boss fight 1 of 3. Final boss, 1 of 3 even. What do I mean by that? I mean, this guy drops these things. And the way you take him out is by screwing with the gravity and spinning them like so. Again, no issue whatsoever. They're tricky to deal with though. Whoa, Nelly! And this is it. This is the boss. It's tedious. Damn you! Very tedious. But you should do fine. See? Simples. I've seen people go on that for about minutes on end, shall we say. Why is he always faster than me? And also, this is final boss number 2. This, ladies and gentlemen, is normally the end boss of the game if you don't have any Chaos Emeralds. Or Super Emeralds. No, if you don't have the 7 of the law. Now, for phase 1, best thing to do, spin dash, hit his fingers. And he's simple. This boss is 2 phases. Phase 2 can be a bit tougher, but it's nothing to really worry about. To be honest, this has one of the most easy final boss sections, actually, come to think of it. Alright, now, the way I like to do this is normally to insta-shield his core, because I'm going to show you once quickly by here. So basically, wait for him to shoot a flamethrower, jump over it, jump on his nose, and hit his core. And then dodge laser whenever the sound noise stops. Now, the way I'm going to do it now is cheese it. Because you see me doing it once, you know I can do it, so I want to get to the final boss of the game. There we go. Oh wait, this boss has 3 phases. Oh, I dropped my controller, not good. Okay, is my control still working? Yes, they are, good. Alright, phase 3 is probably actually the most trickiest one. You have to hit him while running without falling off. Like Tails just did. Thank you, Tails, for that observation. He's such a good sidekick. But just continue, rinse, repeat. That dog is doing my head in, and we have literally done it. Okay, there we go. Haha! Uh-oh. No! And this is it, folks. Final boss. The last zone of the game that the dog is ruining. If you can, try and... God. If you can, try and listen to the music of this. Because it is... amazing. It's like the most climactic thing you'll ever hear. And try and rack up as many rings as possible as well, because your first time playing, you will more than likely run out of rings. And as you all know, for if you played the newer games with the Monster Demon of the Week. Well, they don't do that anymore. Hold on, 1 sec. Yeah! Yeah, please. Okay, never mind. I'm back. Yeah, basically these rings, when you run out, you die. If you don't beat him in under 10 minutes, which is highly doubtful that you won't beat him under 10 minutes, because come on, it's easy. I mean, I don't know what I'm on about anymore. Either way, easy boss, but it's very epic. Alright, phase 1 of final boss. What do? You don't hit him. What? You shoot his own missiles back at him by flying around. Oh yeah, A button does a dash, which makes you move faster. B button does the same thing, and C button does the same thing. And the D-pad moves up, down, left, and right. It's very simple. Which is what it needs to be, since it's the first time you'll ever play a game like this. And to be honest, it has to be simple, otherwise you'll never beat this boss. And there we go, phase 1 is now complete. But wait. Phase 2 is quite possibly the most pathetically easy thing in the planet. Why? Well, you can tackle this both ways. You can tackle the way I used to, which was be careful, or you could do it the quick and easy way, which is mash the C button and hit him in the middle. And you're basically, that's it, you won. God, oh god, be careful of the missiles, or sometimes they'll clip you. But that's it. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 3&Knuckles. We've finished. We're done. We're complete. We can now play something else. Not that I really want to, because this is one of the greatest games of all time. Either way, that's it. We have completed the game, and we recovered the Master Emerald that has been nicked by Eggman. So, might as well finish up and say what I think about the game. So it's a good game. It's a really, really good game. It's probably one of the best. It's my second favorite out of the Genesis Mega Drive trilogy. The Sonic 3 portion of the game though is really underwhelming. Like really underwhelming, you wouldn't believe. And some artwork decisions I'm not a big fan of. And the music, half of the music I really think are unbelievable. Then the other half are pretty ugh. So I don't know, it's one of those, I love it, but I don't like certain moments or deals. But there's Angel Island lifting off, and with that I bid you adieu. You can get this game on just about any platform these days, just like Sonic 1 and 2. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Rate, subscribe to all that usual nonsense. I'll catch you guys next time when we tackle a different game in the Sonic series. Which will probably be Sonic 3D now that I think about it, but I really want to hold that one off. It could be Sonic CD. Huh. Let's choose Sonic CD or Sonic 3D. Probably 3D, but I'm going to be a bit different with it and choose the Saturn version over the Mega Drive version like everyone else, unlike everyone else, because everyone else chooses the Mega Drive version. So I'll show off the other version to try and compare the differences. Some music tracks I think are unbelievable on the Mega Drive version, and likewise on the Saturn version. It's really different. But the Saturn version has, without a doubt, the single greatest special zone out of any Sonic game ever, so that's something to look forward to. Anywho, thank you guys for watching again, and yeah, see you next time.